With you, and welcome to Healing Lives with Positivity 24/7, 365, 365, 24/7, y'all. This is a platform that is dedicated to my inner child. So, from my inner child to your inner child, remember why you started. Don't forget, listen, you have a life path number. If you don't know what your life path number is, simply take the month and day of your birth, including the year, until you add all those numbers up and get to a single digit. So if you end up with a double digit, keep adding. If you end up with the number 12, add that until you get to your life path number. 1 plus 2 would be 3, just by way of an example. Today we are going to be discussing the beautiful, the radiant, the very spontaneous life path number 5. Ooh. Life path number 5. What can we say about the life path number 5? Listen, you are here for a good time, honey. You are very spontaneous. You are charismatic. You do really good in sales. You have this very beautiful, persuasive energy with the proclivity to tap into what people need. You are here for the adventure. You sometimes get a little bored. Okay, that's okay. We understand that. So let's talk about it. Life path number 5: free spirited, adventurous, curious, craving variety, travel, and new experiences. They are excellent communicators, adaptable, and they attract others with their charisma. However, life path number 5, there's always a however. Sometimes y'all got issues with discipline, okay? I have a life path number 5 child. Oh my goodness. You talk about a dreamer. You talk about somebody naturally charismatic, and he seems to always he gets what he wants, like very easily, right? Number 5, you can't be bored. If you get bored, it's a wrap. You seek variety. You have to balance it out. Sometimes you struggle with discipline and keeping a schedule and being responsible. You just feel like, oh, can somebody else handle that? Why? I'm too busy being charismatic. I'm too busy being spontaneous and experiencing new things. And what's interesting about life path number 5, oftentimes you find people to take care of what needs to be taken care of to free you up from responsibility. You're here for the experience, life path number 5. It says sometimes you need to learn balance. Your love for freedom without responsibility can sometimes be an issue. So life path number 5, if you know, then you know. Maybe you're life path number 5 that has mastered that part. Maybe you had people around you who showed you, by way of example, what that looked like, and so you've been able to extract the wisdom, okay? Freedom and adventure. My beautiful life path number 5s, come on in. Let's talk about it. Life path number 5. What is it that the universe is saying? Let's celebrate life path number 5. I'm excited about life path number 5s. I like y'all. Y'all are very fun people. I've been around life path number 5s as adults and children, and I feel like you have this way of creating a very beautiful experience without trying. It's effortless, It's interesting. Even if things seem to be falling apart, life path number 5 is like, it's fine. It'll work out. Just buy the shoes, take the trip, travel, travel, travel. You love to have new experiences, and you're so focused on having that freedom that you will literally make it happen. No matter what you have to do, you will absolutely sail the universe on this idea, and the universe makes it happen. I love you some life path number 5s. What is it that the universe is telling life path number 5s? Okay. I just heard things will unfold as they are meant to unfold. So currently you could be wondering about something that you're wanting to manifest. Maybe you're a little bored and you're looking for some type of excitement. Okay, I got cards in here that are mixed up with other cards, y'all. And I really just want the Namaste cards. Hold on, y'all. So something about divine timing. Okay, things coming into alignment by way of divine timing. sometimes this is a little pressing for life path number fives, because y'all are the kind of people that are like, make that shit happen. Like, when is it going to happen? When are we going to get to this trip? When are we going to get to whatever? So something like that. So you're learning patience. That's good. Life path number five. You're learning patience with these new experiences. In your relationships, you have to be around somebody who has good balance. You know, somebody that can balance you out so that you both keep this excitement. You break up the monotony. Yeah, I can't see you being in a boring, lackadaisical, mundane, let's do the same thing over and over type of a relationship. I've seen number fives go crazy when they have to be forced into routine. It's like, oh, what is that? You know? Clarify life path number five. What is the universe telling my beautiful life path number five? What is it that the angels want us to know for beautiful life path number five? Come on into the chat. Like, love, share, and or subscribe. Life path number five, the universe is saying that you need to reflect and grow. I feel like you already know that. It says, look in the mirror when you have a chance. This exercise will expose the things that are hard to swallow. When you see your reflection, try to bring to the surface the things that you need to improve on. This can make you feel a little sad, but this is just the first part of the exercise. Take all the things that you need to improve and tell yourself that you are good at them. Tell yourself that you will try harder. You can get better at this or get better at that. This will seem silly and maybe even a little difficult at first, but if you are consistent with this exercise, you will look at the mirror one day and realize that you have improved. Whoa, I like it. I like this a lot. The things you fell a little short on are now assets to your character. Reflect and grow. Reflect and grow. Reflection. Thinking about what you've gone through. Reflecting on that. Extracting the wisdom. Being patient with yourself and growing from it. Yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. Life path number five. Okay. For maybe not thinking that something was supposed to happen by now or something like that. I'm getting this energy of don't be so hard on yourself. Maybe something you thought would have manifested by this age, by this time, by this year. Maybe it has yet to manifest. Yet is the key word. Spirit says it's still going to happen. But maybe there's something that you need to reflect on in the interim, in between time before it comes to pass, in order to enjoy the full experience. So it's leaving room for something to be organized by way of your thoughts, patience, diligence, stick-to-itiveness. Because life path number five, it's like you want to make it happen. If you say that this is what you want, it happens right away. So you could be learning something about that, reflecting and growing. I feel like we all can resonate with that. It says, examine your surroundings. Come to look at things with fresh eyes. A baby doesn't look at their surroundings as being good or bad. A baby looks upon the world as being interesting. Renew your thoughts again and again and see the world with new eyes. This also keeps things exciting, right? It says don't label what you see. Just take interest in finding amazement in it. Don't label it. Don't overthink it. Once you've reflected and you've grown from it, see things with new eyes, fresh eyes, just like a baby. It says, when there is nothing to categorize or label, you will feel free of prejudice and stress. You will feel peace and wonder and excitement. I like this for you, life path number five. I like that for me. I feel like we all resonate. I feel like we resonate. I feel like I resonate with that. I feel like life path number five is teaching us all to be in the moment. I feel like life path number five is showing us sides of ourselves that we need to pay attention to. Like don't neglect the spontaneity in life, I used to be so much of a planner, over planning that I missed the moment. And one day I broke up with that version of myself. I was like, okay, that's enough. This shit is becoming like real monotonous. And I felt like a doggone robot. I didn't like it. You know what I mean? And so now if somebody says, hey, come go to this, boot camp class. I'm like, oh, okay. And I go and I do it, right? So we do things like in this spontaneous energy by way of making a decision that's safe. It's not, recklessly impulsive, but you do it because it's a good thing to do, right? So there's good spontaneity and there's things that you have to plan for, but finding the balance in that, You ever seen somebody overly analytical that they never enjoy the moment? I've been around people like that too. I've been that person too for a really short time in my life. It didn't last that long. It just didn't fit my new personality. I was like, I don't like being like this. So I changed it. Yeah, okay. Come on in, beautiful life path number 5. So what is that the universe wants these beautiful people to know? What is going on in their world? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so you are maybe being guided to save your money or watch your spending. Because life path number 5, you'll spend it all. Oh, well, you're just like, we're just passing through. You'll spend it all. So 4 of Pentacles, watching your money. Yeah, I can't make this up. 5 of Swords, okay? You could have some people around you that are trying to hold you back. I feel like you know that. 5 of Swords. Look at the way this person is. Somebody's jealous of how free of a spirit you are. How things just simply come together. No matter what. Even if you hit rock bottom or you run out of money, money just seems to show up. Like you kind of vibrate on that energy. It's like not giving a damn, but in a way that you surrender your worries and the world just usually kind of comes to your aid. Yeah, so the universe is saying, remember to be grateful for everything. But with the 5 of Swords, you definitely have somebody around you that's trying to hold you back. 5 of Swords. What's going on here? I feel like you know that. It's somebody that's really interested in your stability. Queen of Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's something about your stability. Clarify. Which is that life path number 5 needs to know. The Lovers. Whatever this is, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you seem to find this excitement in life. You know how to go where the excitement is. You have a love for life. You got a lot of people that like you, love to be around you. This is making somebody a little jealous, but I feel like the more you ignore this person, the sneakier they become. But it's also showing you something about people. There's sides to you and parts to you that people shouldn't be privy to. Okay, what's going on for life path number 5? What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to know? Something about self-love. Queen of Cups energy, Goddess of Cups. Something about water. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need to be more, something about being focused on self-love. Focusing in on self-love and everything else flows from that. 4 of Pentacles, you are definitely being guided to watch your money though. Yeah, and get closer to God. Look at you, the Hierophant. Woo! I love when I see the Hierophant. Something about a high-level commitment. Something about self-love. This could be self-love, a high-level commitment. The Lovers with yourself, in love with life, in love with what you do, in love with finding something new in life. Something like that. Passion meets love and self-love and more of it. Queen of Cups and the Hierophant energy. Something about a high-level commitment. Yeah, somebody's sad about that. You got somebody that you either cut off or you just kind of picked up on their vibration and you were just like, I'm over it. It's giving that kind of energy. Somebody's a hater. I was going to say an aid and an abetter of hatred. Why was I wanting to say that? A aider? An aid and an abetter of hatred. That's a bad thing to have on your spiritual resume. Don't hire this guy. Yeah, get rid of these people. 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, walk away. Somebody's sad and mad because they weren't able to affect your stability or stop you from being happy or having this love for life. Because with the Hierophant, I see you getting closer to God. I see you getting closer to the Most High God. I see you loving on yourself more. 4 of Pentacles. You're also holding close to you what means a lot to you. That could be time, energy, ideas, your plans, whatever you're doing in life. Yeah, that's what's up. What's that? Life path number 5 needs to be made aware of. Give us clarifications and confirmation. Yeah, you're out of your head about something. This was somebody else's energy. This is somebody else's energy. The 9 of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Cups. This is like illusions, projections. Somebody is not taking accountability. They could have been projecting their nasty energy towards you. Somebody wanted to stop you. I feel like a life path number 5, sometimes you're in this really excited energy and you're so unbothered, by way of just going after what you want, that this is really frustrating somebody that doesn't want you to be happy. Damn. Yeah, they're trying to hide themselves, but you know exactly who they are and the party is over. Somebody suffers from depression, sadness. Maybe they worry a lot. They don't like the fact that you seem to take chances and it just works out for you. You got the Daughter of Swords, the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Something about hiding who they are so that you don't make a good decision about them. This is somebody that's addicted to being in your life, watching you live. They want to vicariously live through your life, but they don't have the courage. They don't have that get up and go energy where they can get up and just be spontaneous. And this is like creating some form of like drama within them. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. The moon, yeah, they hide this. So be mindful of that. Life path number 5. They hide their feelings. This could be an ex-lover, ex-friend, or somebody that you just let go. Show me life path number 5. I feel like you're moving forward though. I feel like you really are over it. Yeah, look. And then to top it all off, you keep getting blessings on top of blessings and more blessings. Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. It's like this person can sense when you're happy and they want to be a killjoy. This is like projections. Look at the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's jealous of how happy you are, how radiant you are. Seven of Cups, they're projecting Two of Swords and they're cowardly. They're doing this to see if it's going to have an effect on you. But you're in the self-love energy, getting closer to God. The Four of Pentacles, you're keeping to yourself. And because you're being responsible with your money, it's like the universe is giving you more money. New offers, the Lovers, the Goddess of Pentacles. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This is wonderful energy, quite literally. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. So something about you being in alignment, something about you finding your niche, something about you finding your passion for the moment. You know, life path number 5, your passions change, you know. One day you want to be a firefighter. The next day you want to be a police officer. The next day, you know, you might want to be an actor or an artist. You change up. You go where the excitement is. Three of Cups. You're being celebrated. You're really loved by a lot of people. The thing that I would say to you is just always walk in gratitude. You have so many people that will help you get to the next level. They just want to help you. They like you. You're likable. Okay? You're very likable. Yeah. You got the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Somebody missed an opportunity to stress you out. And even if you were feeling stressed out, you kind of knew what to do with the energy. And somebody doesn't like that. Somebody's stressed out and sad and depressed in the Five of Swords because they're sneaky, they're miserly, silently in competition with you. The Four of Cups, they keep missing an opportunity. This person is very ungrateful. Ten of Wands. Their life is stressful. They don't know where their life is going. That has nothing to do with you. You're in the Queen of Swords, Goddess of Swords energy. Yeah, you're really serious about your peace right now. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Something about your new ideas. Act on these ideas. Don't procrastinate. Something about being disciplined enough and balanced enough, Ace of Wands, that you act on these ideas. I just heard life-changing ideas. Something's going to change the world. Ace of Wands. Something is good for the world. You could be creating something that's going to change the world. Stay focused on that. Eight of Wands. Something about you effectively communicating. You could be a communicator of some sort. Something about Eight of Wands. You communicate something really passionately. You absolutely do. Clarify, Holy Spirit. I can't make this up. The Ten of Pentacles. This is going to put you in some type of abundance. It's almost like hitting a jackpot. Hitting the lottery. Whoa. Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. It's like it's the simplest thing. Whatever this is, you don't have to overthink it. It's something that you're really natural at. You know, you're very charismatic. You're very charismatic. Come on now, life path number 5. You know how to talk to people. People like you. You're likable. You're exciting. You love good stimulating, you know, conversations, you know, that stimulate your intellect. And whatever this is, it's the simplest thing that I see you creating that's going to change the world. Divine intervention is here. This is your time. I can't make this up. and it's going to help you balance out your finances. Something about getting an ample amount of money, because you know you need to travel, you need to eat good food, you're trying to go and have new experiences. And Spirit is saying this is going to be something that you do very naturally. It might even, end up being funny to you. Like, whoa, I get paid all this money just to show up and be myself and talk. Some of you are really good at, theater, arts, singing, drama. That is a form of transmuting energy to me. When people can create certain art by way of creativity, like creatively creating parts of yourself and expressing that through art, singing, dancing. I took jazz, I took tap, I was always in the talent show, so I resonate with this. But something like that, something is going to come so simple to you. Something's going to be so easy. I also, y'all, just commercial break, not to make it about me, life path number 5, but I always like to share a little story time just to let you know that I know that I know that I know. Listen, I remember, y'all, when I was like maybe 13 or 14, I wanted to play the piano. Well, my parents felt like my sister was better at the piano. They were absolutely right. She was better at the piano. But do you know these son of a guns had me playing the accordion? So I was out there like, I knew how to play the Batman song, all kinds of, looking back, it's funny. It was an experience. I tried it and, it strengthened my back. It made me stand up straight wearing that big ass accordion. But I remember I was at the age like 13, 14 where I wanted to get like little acrylic nails, the little short ones, without my parents realizing that I had gotten them, stuff like that. And I remember I went and got my nails done really, really short, and my stepdad was so angry. He made me take them off. I was so hurt because I had to go to accordion class. So I connected nails being off, accordion. Okay, I don't like the accordion because as long as I can remember, y'all, I've been about my nails. 7, 8 years old. I got pictures when I was 4 years old where I painted my toes blue. I was always about the nail, but I was a tomboy. But I had nice nails. I would climb a tree in a really cute dress, with some jellies on. For those of you that remember jellies, the little sandals. I don't know how they didn't melt in the heat, but I always had my toes and my nails done. I was that girl. But I would climb a tree in a minute and body slam a boy in my dress. Talk about masculine and feminine energy. 4 wands. You're being celebrated, life path number 5. You're so beautiful. I love you, life path number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for just being so radiant. Whatever this is, you are sailing to calmer water. Some of you could be traveling across a body of water, or you're imagining what that would be like, or you're creating something, or you're saving your money for it. You're about to have an ample amount of money to do exactly what it is that you want to do. You're being called to do something higher. So if you're in a job that bores you, it's something that you're supposed to start in order to steal away. Steal away. You work a job until you can steal away your freedom and go do something that you really love to do. Or maybe when you started the job, you absolutely loved it, and now you're like, I'm kind of bored. Listen, don't put a life path number 5 in a position where they get bored. They're no good when they're bored, y'all. It's just not good for them. You're being guided to guard your ideas. Be very selective in vetting of people. 7 of Wands. Something like that. You are divinely protected and being guided. And then you got the 6 of Cups. Something about your childhood. Something about your past. Okay, learning from the past. That could absolutely connect to that card that the universe wanted us to be reminded of reflecting and growing. So reflecting on your past in order to grow. Looking at yourself, different versions of yourself, how you've done things in the past, assuring that if you're going to make a mistake, hopefully you make a new mistake, but not the same ones, right? You don't like redundancy. So Spirit is saying reflect and grow. Look at your old self, determine, you know what? I could have done that differently. Maybe I shouldn't have spent all my money on that, but I had a really good time. That's the way life path number 5s think, That's how they think. If it's a really good sandwich and they saw it on TikTok, they're like, oh my God, I have to have this sandwich. I spent my last $15 on the sandwich. It was really, really good. And then more money just seems to come in effortlessly. Everybody doesn't have that superpower. So you need to be around people who have that same energy, because whoever this person is, they really did land on their own sword. Trying to take you out. Yeah, I can't make this up. Yeah, Spirit is saying something about Something about being mindful of when you have to downplay your enthusiasm. If you're around people where you got to downplay your enthusiasm, you already know, get rid of them. You want to be around people where you don't need to curb your enthusiasm and be happy. The sun, it's almost like hiding your joy. But Spirit is saying something about protecting your heart, protecting your heart's desires, knowing that there are people that are jealous of you because you have this outgoing personality. Everybody's not going to like you. You're charismatic. It's easy for you to attract people. You're likable. The sun, yeah, you're likable. I can't make this up. And somebody's really reckless out here. Whoever they are, they hide their intentions. So be mindful of that. Keep your good ideas to yourself until you can move forward to whatever this is you're supposed to give birth to. Ace of Wands, there's an idea. There's something in you that you need to give birth to. The Son of Wands is about passion. Something about you feeling young. Something's going to bring you back to life, or it already has. Something like that. Something's going to make you feel younger, feel better. The Son of Wands could also be you working on your physical body. Maybe you've been a little bit too overly indulgent. You know, you do like good food. You like your pastas. You like your bread. You like the good life. You know, you got to balance it out. Son of Wands also represents being passionately in pursuit of something by way of excitement. I think this is you being in pursuit of what is exciting for you at this time. Absolutely. Show me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah. And you might need a little bit of rest and relaxation with the Four of Swords. You might need to balance out something about your sleep habits, okay? So maybe you're staying up too late, getting up feeling lethargic, something like that, okay? Maybe you need to do something else, something like that. The Four of Swords could be you just being bored too and tired, and maybe you recognize that. But I promise you, as soon as you take this leap of faith, you're about to be really happy and excited. Get excited about that. You know, I encourage you to do that. I mean, honestly, if I were you, that's what I do. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I can't make this up. Something about your justice being here. Something about things being balanced out. Yeah, absolutely. So whoever this is in the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, they're like disappointed because you're balanced. If you were out of balance for just a little bit, you did whatever you needed to do to get back in balance. That's a superpower. Yeah, you did whatever you needed to do to get back into that temperance energy. Something about being realistic about your finances, your life, your situation, because you have big, elaborate, luxurious dreams. You remind me of Libran energy. You really do. Okay? You love the good life. You love the best things. But you know what's so beautiful is you want the best for everybody else, and everybody can't go with you. As much as you wish you could take these people with you, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. So the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords is like somebody that is hiding the fact that they want you to fail. Yeah, I can't make this up. There could be an earth sign here, okay, that feels a way about you. Yeah, they do. Seven of Swords, they're sneaky. They're deceptive. Somebody's birthday could be in January. They're deceptive. Yeah, they're getting a tower. So whatever they sent you, evil eye, nasty, ill intentions, it's like a fake friend or a phony person or somebody that is acting like they care when really they don't. They're getting a tower. They've been exposed. And it's crazy because I feel like it's in divine timing. It's in alignment. Like even when it says examine your surroundings, that card, it says take a look at the things around you. See something with fresh eyes so you can see the truth. You may have given somebody too much credit, something like that. Examine your surroundings. Be aware of the people around you. Everybody is not celebrating you, but the majority of the people are. A lot of people like you. You're likable. It's easy for you to get things, you know, in life. You just ask for it and it kind of happens. So that's beautiful. Always show gratitude for that. Yeah, this person does not like that. I feel like somebody wants to figure out what is this je ne sais quoi about you? What is this it factor? What's so special about you? Well, your life path number 5. You chose this number. You chose your birth date. You chose this date by way of your birthright, and you're here to have a really good time. And you're bringing a lot of joy into the world, and you're having a really good time doing it. The Nine of Swords in the reverse, you're no longer in your head and under some form of an illusion. I don't even think that was your energy. I think that was somebody else's energy that was being projected onto you. Yeah, something about examining your surroundings and being made aware of the people that are around you. Somebody's obsessed with watching you to try to see what you got going on. And that's probably what was putting you in this Four of Swords energy, like making you feel exhausted. This is not your energy. That's not your energy. It's somebody projecting with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Clarify. Examining your surroundings, being made aware. Yeah, look, it's an earth sign out here. It's somebody that comes bearing gifts, somebody that smiles in your face, but all the time they really want to eliminate you. You need to be made aware of that, because sometimes I feel like you're in such a high frequency, you're like in this spontaneous energy, you're like everybody's gonna eat well, everybody's gonna drink well, that you really don't look for the Judas sitting at the table. And even if you realize that's what they are, you're not concerned, and that really is pissing somebody off. But don't put this past these people. This person, somebody definitely wants to put a knife in your back. Somebody wants to see you hurt physically, mentally. Yeah, be mindful of that, because sometimes you're just, you're absolutely preoccupied. You're too busy being the life of the party. You need spiritual security. You have spiritual security. So this is what your angels are saying. Yeah, be mindful of that. Somebody's going through a tower. The tower could represent them being exposed for their intentions. Yeah, look at you coming out as the Empress energy. Radiant, giving life. You could be a masculine in the Empress energy. There is no gender when it comes to life path number 5. We all carry that feminine energy. Hopefully it's high vibrational. Hopefully it's in balance. This is what it is. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, you're coming out as the God of Wands. Something about leadership. You're really good leaders too. People follow you. You look like you know the way. Even if you don't, it does seem that way, and it just kind of all works out for you with the Wheel of Fortune. And something about your stability, the King and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going into a union. I feel like somebody is exciting just like you. And I feel like you both are going to be best friends. I just heard lovers and friends. The God of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Goddess of Pentacles, feminine and masculine energy. Something about your money's about to go up. Okay, so if somebody was mad, they might as well get super mad. They need to put on a cape. Yeah, because look, you're manifesting it. Remember, you're a master manifester. If you got off track, just get back on track and be like, hold up. Wait a minute. I know how to do this. I know what to do. Let me just pull myself back and get real and see what it is that I want. I've always been able to manifest, and so I will make it so with the magician's energy. And that's just what it is. You are the magician. You have balance here. You have this passion for life. You have a fire that may have needed to be reignited. Maybe you got bored a little bit, but somebody was absolutely projecting their energy onto you. Because you're not preoccupied with negativity, I feel like somebody wanted to prove to you that negativity was more powerful than being spontaneous and free and happy, when in reality, it's clear that this didn't work on you. You could have felt the energy. Maybe you felt, this is not my energy, right? Or you wondered where it was coming from, because the Nine of Swords is in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. Somebody was heavily projecting onto you. You know, that's sad, but you're being guided to sail to calmer waters. Some of you could be wanting to travel out of the country. You're about to be celebrated. There's a proposal. Listen, life path number 5s, y'all already know, okay? When choosing a lover, you know, you will do something in the moment and somebody will be like, let's get married. And you were like, yeah, let's get married. Okay, be mindful. Be mindful, life path number 5s, okay? To all these spontaneous proposals, okay? Just be mindful. Choose a life partner, okay? You will have the right partner, the Hierophant, as long as you stay connected to the Most High God and you stay in that high frequency. You absolutely will. I genuinely love life path number 5s. They are some of the most exciting people. Just know that whoever this person was that was trying to stab you in the back, maybe going behind your back doing something, they're suffering from depression. They're sad. Once you leave and you go on with your life and you cut this person off, they'll look for other people to devour. This is somebody that doesn't want to stop. That's not your problem. They're catching towers. You're in a high frequency and nothing can stop you from getting to your blessings. And you got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is so radiant. Happy home, happy life. Some of you want to move out of the country. I say do it. I think that would be nice. We should all just move out of the country And so it will be so. If not just for a moment or maybe temporarily. Let's see what else is going on. What do the aliens have to say about my life path number 5? Tell us something good. Universe, tell us something good. Something about good news about money and travel. I can't make this up. So Page of Pentacles, something about starting something small. Something like that. Savings account. So maybe you're starting with saving a little bit. A Page of Pentacles is going to turn into the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, because you see the bigger picture. You want to travel. You want to go. 2 of Wands. It's going to happen, but you got to be responsible with your money. Tell us something good, universe. Yeah, I can't make this up. The Hangman. You could be feeling a little monotonous right now, but I feel like with the Hangman energy, the universe is sitting you down long enough to see yourself, your finances. Yeah, life path number 5. It's going to work out. The Hangman represents seeing something from a different perspective, okay? Again, 9 of Swords energy, worry and stress. This was not your energy. Tell me something good for life path number 5. This was not your energy. You're happy. 10 of Cups. You're happy. Somebody could have been a sibling doing this to you, projecting this onto you. Yeah, there could be a sibling or somebody in your family that's mad at you because of how you shine. 9 of Swords and a Knight of Pentacles. Something like that. But you're naturally happy. So just remember, when you start to feel down or you feel energies that don't belong to you, yeah, find you something to be happy about. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. It's like somebody was charging at you. The universe is telling you to stand up for yourself, and the way you do that is claim your energy, stand in your power, and plan your life out so good and so well that nobody can control your moves. Yeah, but move a little bit in silence. You could be overly verbalizing what it is you want to do. Spirit is saying just do it. 6 of Pentacles. The Most High God is about to balance out your life. Something about money. You want money. You need money. Okay, 6 of Pentacles is coming. The money is coming. 10 of Cups. It's a whole bunch of money here. Yeah, something about you moving in silence. With the Moon, your intuition is telling you this. You could feel like, yeah, you know what? Let me stop telling you what I got going on and just do it. I feel like you want to make things happen. 10 of Cups and the Moon and the 6 of Pentacles. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Show me what's going on here, Holy Spirit. Tell us something good. Yeah, I can't make this up. Something about toil and labor, though. You're going to have to work for it. You know how you are, life path number 5. Look at the 5. Look at the 5. Come on now. You're going to have to leave somebody out in the cold. You could have gone from the 5 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles. Maybe you made a bad financial decision or something like that. Or this could represent you leaving out people who are in this poverty energy. 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's projecting that. You know it. It's because you're loving and kind. The King of Cups, if somebody wants to kind of like dirty up your energy, that's so sad. People like that are just, I don't know. They ain't got nothing else to do. Because I promise you, when you leave this person behind and you cut them off, if you haven't already, which I feel like you have, they're just going to find other people to project onto with the hopes that they can penetrate their energy. Tell me something good for life path number 5. Yeah, look, they're in competition. 5 of Wands, like real jealous. Because you are so liked or loved. Like this is like silent hatred. Whoa, stay away from this person. They're dangerous. 5 of Swords, they're sneaky and deceptive. 4 of Wands, because you're being celebrated. You have people that want you to be a part of their group. This could be anything. Somebody might say, you know, come to the Pilates group. And you're like, okay. Like whatever this is, you're getting invites. 6 of Pentacles, people want to give to you. You have help. You have people that believe in you, that like you. So always show gratitude for that. 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you creating a new family dynamic with friends and experiences or something like that. Tell me something good for life path number 5. Yeah, look at how the 5s are coming out. 5, 5. That's so funny. You could be seeing 5, 5, 5. Something about you getting closer to God. You're coming out of somebody really tapped in too, psychic and intuitive. You have this ability to kind of know what people need. But these are the kind of people, the 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands, jealousy, you can't give them enough. It's never enough. So leave it. Yeah. But you have this instinct. You have this charisma. You know how to talk to people. You know what they need and you give them that. You give them the experience. People love you, life path number 5. Hierophant energy. I can't make this up. You're going towards the 10 of Pentacles. You absolutely are. You absolutely are. And you got people waiting around thinking that you're going to be naive just because you want to experience this moment with them. But they're going to be shocked that they're not going with you. The Ten of Pentacles. So if you want to know if it's coming, it's coming. Okay? If you've been working on something and you want to know if it's coming, now with the Six of Pentacles, you got some people that got their hands out. It's some people that want you to fail. I feel like you're more aware of that now. Some of these people could be in your family or people that you've left behind or ex-friends, co-workers, whatever. They were in competition with you and they're struggling financially. You've left them out in the cold. They are going to have their hands out. They're coming in like, hey, how you been? You want to go out? Hey, come over, because they can smell your abundance. But you're making new friends. Two of Cups is like making new friends. You could be traveling and meeting new people. Yeah, when you go traveling and you meet good people, stay connected to them. Give them your number. Exchange numbers. If you meet somebody nice at Starbucks, say, hey, you want to be social media buddies? Follow me on social media. Or somebody says, I don't have a social media. Okay, well, here's my number. Say hi. Because when you meet nice people like this is how you build a family. Doesn't mean you got to talk to them every day. It's not a codependent type of energy. But I see you meeting new people, having new experiences. Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Meeting a lot of people with money too. You could be manifesting that. Wealth, finances, something like that. You're going to meet some people that's going to make it happen. You're going to say, you know, I have this idea. I want to come up with this, and that. They're like, oh, okay, we'll fund the deal. Here's a $10 million check. You're like, oh my God. That's how it happens for you. This is really how it happens for you, life path number 5. Boy, you could have chose any life path, but you chose life path number 5. And I love this for you, life path number 5. Yeah, look at the devil, man. Something about balancing out your desires, overcoming whatever this is. You got some greedy ass people. Some greedy ass people that wanted to take advantage of your giving nature. I feel like you learned your lesson on that. I feel like you know that you can't save everybody. You can't over love, over party, over expose them, overfeed everybody. Yeah, you know. It's a Tower. These are moments of realization. Remember, reflect and grow. Look at these relationships, reflect on them. Look at them from all angles. Get outside of yourself. See it from a bird's eye view. See it through the eyes of the divine. Why you had to encounter such people. And grow from it and move forward and release it. Examine your surroundings. Be aware. Be aware, because you show up. You're like the life of the party. It's going to be somebody somewhere that's kind of looking like, okay. Because they don't like themselves, or they want to prove that you're not somebody who deserves this good life. And you absolutely do. You've manifested it. Nobody can stop your manifestations unless you allow them to. So this could be why the universe is telling you to move in silence with whatever you're creating. Just be about it. Don't talk about it. Just do it, or discuss it with people that can make it happen. I cannot make this up. You're being guided to this self-love energy, water sign energy, Queen of Cups energy. To be like water, to flow like water, let things flow. And something about divine timing. Hierophant and divine timing. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Something about your stability. There's an earth sign out here that's really upset. Could be an air sign, could be a group of people. They're really upset. Again, Seven of Cups. They're trying to confuse you. It's not working because they want to come in and project this energy onto you so that they could be a part of this Wheel of Fortune. It's a hell to the no. So says the universe, so say I. It's a Tower on that ass, and it is. So mote be. So mote be. Anything else? Tell me something good. Yeah, justice. I can't make this up. Something's being made fair. The scales are balanced. Something is being made fair. All of what somebody tried to take is coming into balance for you. 8 of Wands. There's some type of communication coming through. So just know people can smell your joy. They can feel that you're happy after failing to sabotage you. And so they will be communicating with you, wanting to reconnect. Listen, all spontaneous meetings and spontaneity and experiences don't have to be with the same people that you know have not changed. Spirit is guiding you to leave these people out in the cold with the devil in the reverse. You're not interested in these types of addictions. And when I mean addictions, I mean addicted to excitement. 444 on the timer. These are people that you could have had a really good time with, or so that's what you thought, but it was an illusion. They were secretly plotting something against you because you seem to find joy no matter what. You try new things. Be careful, impulsively just trying random things. Sometimes life path number 5, when you're not in balance, you can have an addictive behavior. So find something good to be addicted to. Yeah, the 6 of Wands. You've gained a victory, though, over that version of yourself. Reflect and grow, and always examine your surroundings. Be aware that you are aware. This is your reading. I love you, life path number 5. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. If you followed me over here from Spiritual Court TV or Divine High Priestess Activated, I salute you. Thank you so much for following me on all 3 platforms. Maybe you just follow me over here. That's fine. I love you. Listen, we can hang out here from time to time. This will be our space. Mi casa es su casa. Bring your high vibrational number 5. I love this. You know why? Because I know that life path number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is learning from life path number 5. I feel like we all got something out of this. This is a form of equal give and take. This to me is what the Divine Collective looks like when we work together and we learn from one another. Life path number 5 is teaching us to be spontaneous, but also use your intuition, right? All trips are not good trips. Maybe I won't go over there with those people, even though it appears to be fun. They've kind of shown me who they are, and I don't want to be around nasty people that are plotting my downfall. So the universe is naturally going to block those people out of our energy. So motive B, we just said it, and so it's already finished. So everybody that you will meet, life path number 5, is going to be happy, nice, responsible, balanced. Got to be realistic about life, so watch your money, save. We all are taking note, and we're learning from life path number 5. I love y'all so much. Comment, subscribe, drop a heart down below, and I will absolutely see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.